I love the little message up there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Know the Facts. I'm going to try something new tonight. You probably won't expect it, but let's see if you can catch it. The last show I did, I forgot to mention the name of the best board, the planning board. I apologize. They're polite to everyone. If a person forgets papers, they say, bring it back next meeting. Zoning board is also good. The Lake Quinsigamond Board, the Conservation Commission do a great job. Historical Society all do an outstanding job. The residents deserve a good meeting, and so do proponents. If different groups vote no on 2.5. The Beale School is an outstanding building. Many buildings have been knocked down. Knocked down. But for what reason? The feelings of the residents come first. You got Beale and the rest of those old buildings. They have historical value. They shouldn't have been knocked down. They shouldn't have been knocked down. And Beale should not be knocked down. I'm sure it could be resurrected for a use where a little department could use a little extra room. Whatever department, fine, who cares? And maybe maybe special classrooms for the special needs children. You never know. But it's a nice school, nice area. It's right near the center, right near the police, fire, whatever. The ambulance is right there. I mean, it's in a safe area for the little kids. No matter what anyone says, it's in a safe area. The schools must improve 100%, and the library. Also, every time a tax bill comes in the middle, in the mail, the residents have some ideas about the amount. Some don't. Open your eyes, and you'll get the shock of your life. That's another thing. The more building you have, the more tax rate your tax rate goes up. That's why I keep saying vote no on a 2.5. You don't need a new Beale school. You don't need a new Beale school. You're thinking of keeping it and doing something with it. Well, keeping it and put an addition on it and make it a nice building for the kids. The kids are our future. Make it a nice building, especially for the special needs kids. They can go there in one place, all of them, and the parents have one spot to pick them up. It's safe. It's a safe road. It's right in the middle of town, and it's plowed well. The great job the DPW does, and there should be no problems with that whatsoever. But these stories I've been hearing, forget about it. No one knows what to do. It's crazy. I forgot to mention last week the electric company. They do a good job. The men who work on the poles, they put their lives on the line. When you see a person, when did you see a power failure go beyond 10 or 15 minutes? I take my hat off to them, and they observe all safety rules, do a safe job, a job to be proud of, and I wish the TV rates would go down. It would be nice. That's for you, Mr. Hale. The TV rates should go down a little bit, especially for the seniors and some of the other people. I mean, it's ridiculous. All the departments do a great job, especially the DPW in the winter. All departments are all good. The police and fire department are outstanding. They do a dangerous and awful job. They do it with professional and safety first. There should be more parades for the little kids. God bless them all. They're beautiful. I will not forget the police department right now. They have a serious problem with the radios, and they do need a new police station. I'll say it 17 times if I have to. They need a new police station. They need a new police station. What's wrong with you people? Get off your duffs and stand behind them for a new police station. All you're going to do is get a few people, walk in front of the town hall on the sidewalk with a sign, Shrewsbury needs a new police station. Even if you get 6 people and they do it for a half an hour apiece, you're putting the word out. You're putting the word out there. I mean, come on, it's bad enough. They got a radio problem, a communication problem. That's very, very serious between the police headquarters and the cars and the headquarters. That's serious enough. But to work in a closet, a confined space, that's not good enough. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. They need a new police station. And that's it, fine. They need a new police station. They kill themselves for us. What do we do for them? Yeah, some of the people get drunk. Some of the people get in fist fights. Some of the people are dopes like me and other things like that. I mean, you should understand. They got a job to do, but they need a good atmosphere. That old police station is not a good atmosphere for anybody. If I was a policeman and walked into that building every morning, I'd be depressed every time I walk in there. And to pick up your two-way radio and hopefully it works. What if somebody's severely hurt or something like that, and they have to call for an ambulance? Or what if the ambulance could have saved their life? What are you going to do then? Could be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Could be anybody. They should get new radio communication equipment. And whoever figuring it out for a new police station. Make sure it fits into the profile of a new police station, into the architecture of that, so you won't be buying two pieces of the same equipment. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous what goes on. Emergencies comes up in the radio no matter where they are. A person's life could be real seriously hurt. The policemen are all great men. Talk about putting your life in your hands. God bless them all. It's a struggle to be out there day and night. They do their best, but a lot of people do not respect them. It would not hurt to buy a cup of coffee or just plain wave to them and say, "Hey, doing a great job. What's wrong with that?" They stopped to help you when you broke down, but you don't even those two little things would help. Buy them a cup of coffee and wave to them, saying they're doing a good job. They stopped to help you when you broke down. I am not the best person to look and listen to, but I'm trying with this show a new format. I hope you recognize it. I know a lot of outstanding people. They're great in and out of town. Vote no on 2.5. The vote for Governor Baker and Karen Polito, Lieutenant Governor. They're two of the most wonderful people I've ever seen in my life. They do an outstanding, they do a great job. You can't beat the job they do. And those people who are behind them, they do a 100% great job also. Thank you all for all your efforts. They do a great job, all of them. I wish they could be in for 100 terms, but it doesn't work that way. Remember, winter's around the corner. Keep your cars in good shape. Winter is not easy, especially for the kids at the bus stops. Many kids have in Shrewsbury grow up, and the first thing they say is, remember those days at the bus stops, freezing to death, waiting for the school bus, and hopefully the school bus will come on time and it'd be safe, and it's got all the right equipment working for them. That's all we can hope for. But who put Shrewsbury on the maps the most? Spags. Shrewsbury was put on the map by Spags. Oh, I forgot 2 other people last week, too. I forgot Police Chief Hester and Fire Chief Vona. I forgot them. I want to apologize to them for not mentioning them last week, but I'm mentioning both of you this week. So I hope you accept my apologies. The outside work, they all do a great job, and great is not the right, terrific is the right word. We have a lot to be in a position for all of Shrewsbury. Good people are hard to find. All of them are good. As I mentioned, Selectman Jim Kane and John LeBeau are good guys. As long as Mr. LeBeau stays awake. Now, John, I don't want you to be mad at me, but Jim Kane calls you sleepy. I don't know why. I never saw you sleep. If you do, throw a little extra minutes in there for me too if you want. But don't worry about it. I won't spread the rumor. I won't say it to anybody. I won't say a word to anybody that you fall asleep at selectmen's meetings. Even if I'm doing a show, I won't say a word. Everyone was a gentleman, and when you saw in a coffee, they were always said, "Come on, I will buy you a cup of coffee." All of them were friendly and know how to address the residents. Also, they all have a sense of humor and do an outstanding job, always making it the point of saying hi. They were always fair at every meeting, and they knew what was going on. Mr. Carney had a insight about years to come. He ran this town very, very well. So did Mr. Magato. A lot of people disliked me, and a lot of people disliked him. But hey, listen, the man's in heaven. He can't be in a more better place than that. And I'm here. I'm still down here. I'll be going up there soon, so don't worry about it, people. A lot of people dislike me, and all I'm doing is keeping you abreast of the matters that should be brought out. It's your money, so disliking me is only human. Why not know what is going on? You and I know the future of any town is the children. You want your children to excel in what they do in the future. Will be tough enough, so teach them well. They must go to church. College is not where it used to be, college, especially drugs and rapes and all that crap. Did they learn anything in college? No, they don't learn nothing. Blue-collar workers make more money than they do today. And they grow up more self-sufficient when they're a blue-collar worker, and treat people with respect, and also let them pay some of your bills. That's a joke. Let them pay for some of your bills. Yeah, sure. That's a joke. But you know where I'm coming from. Don't forget, we need a new police station and radio equipment, a very essential service, and fire department, and all these departments who work outside, inside, everywhere. We must not forget the services. We must not forget Conservation Commission and Lake Quinsigamon Commission. Their jobs are very essential, keeping the waterways clean and safe. Also, good luck to the Red Sox, the Patriots, and the Bruins. I want to mention two things before I end this program. I want to put a good word in for a mailman, Peter Grillo. This guy, he kills himself for the elderly. He does a wonderful job. He really has the patience of a saint. And all the people love him. The elderly love him because he does a great job. He delivers their mail right to their door if they want. You can't ask for anything better than that. All their packages and everything. He's a good guy. And another thing I want to mention. I want to mention the guys who go out from this Selco and go into your house and fix your problems on your TVs and change the boxes, whatever they call them, and your remotes and all that stuff. They put those in the fall and spring, winter. They put those white cloth things over their shoes. They don't have to do that. That's classy. That's very, very nice for them to do that. Why should you be picking up their mud? And they're polite, and they explain to you what's wrong if you ask them, and they do a great job. After they leave, they make sure everything is connected, everything's done right. They make sure your TV's working 100%. What more could you ask for that? They're all of them, all the departments, and especially those guys. They're all good guys. They're all good guys in all the departments. But I just hope that debate tonight is between Governor Baker and that what's his name? Jay Gonzalez is running against him. I don't think he has a chance, but hey, that's why they have debates. I don't think he has a chance in hell, but I could care less about him. As long as Governor Baker gets in and Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito gets in, I'm a happy camper. And as long as they start building a police station, I'm a happy camper also. But let's address things first. Communication is very essential. That's going to take a lot of money. But if the people who oppose the police station in Shrewsbury should not be opposed to the radio equipment, that should be a one deal right there. As they're building a police station, don't wait for that. Get the radio equipment fixed now so they can talk to one another. We don't want anything seriously happening to residents or anyone else in this town because of a faulty radio issue. What if the state got wind of that? What if the state got wind of that? What would they do? I know what they do, and I think you know what they do also. There'd be a hell of a little crazy thing going on in this town. Why aren't you keeping abreast of communications? Yeah, sure. All right, spend money on schools we don't need. We can do that, though. That's okay. I'm getting some emails here. One I want to say in particular to a girl named Christine. Dear Bob, we've been watching many of your episodes, and we're fascinated about what you have to say about Shrewsbury. You inform us on many facts about our town. We're wondering if you could include in your next show, this is the next show, one positive aspect about the town of Shrewsbury, and I have on this show. It will make a great way to end your show. You seem very passionate about our town. We look forward to future episodes. Oh yeah, there'll be future episodes. Don't worry about that. But changing the format ain't gonna kill me. Actually, it'll be better because I'll have some news that you don't get in the newspapers, and some people don't listen to the AM stations. Or some of the FM stations play that crazy Congo music. You don't even know what the hell they're saying. Yelling and screaming and all that baloney. I don't know what they're saying because I don't listen to them. But you must know about those two limousine accidents. The one up north, 18 people got killed. They had the whole limousine cracked in half. And this one down here, I think it was on 495, I think. I think so. I forget the town it was in. The 8 people got killed, and the driver of that limousine didn't have a current driver's license. Now, how do you do this thing? What is wrong with the owners of that company? I think they got a good case against them. I hope those 8 families have a good case against them too. What a disgusting mess that is. That's turning out to be. But a lot of things are worse. That's going on here. I got an email here. Beale School is crazy to get going so soon after the library project, Sherwood and High School. All within the last 20 years. The town is turning into a welcome wagon for Far East families who try to baby our country and bring whole families from wherever. Here is some good info. Dog catcher is retiring end of the year, getting recognized from Westboro and Grafton. She should. She does a good job. We pay major share. So what? Old one, Leona, now that shouldn't have been in there. Loves her Chinese buffets, and she will SAC Park and hiding, and she goes in the woods to see if there's any strays in there. So she does a good job. So she's in her years. Who cares? As long as she does a good job for everybody, that's all that matters. She does a good job. Does a great job. Nothing wrong. She does a good job as all the people I mentioned in this show. All the committees that I've mentioned, I didn't mention the finance committee at all because they're cutthroats. They're cutthroats. And I don't appreciate them at all. So I think I said enough. If you notice the difference in the format, drop me an email. I'd appreciate it. Because I want to come up with more and more better shows. Sound like I said, news, news that you won't get on the newspapers and the radios, because I have a source that sends me things and phone calls and all this other baloney. And I know a lot of things that are going on and a lot of people don't. So thank you for watching tonight, and I hope I improved a little bit. Thank you and good night. Hope to see you next show. Thank you.